the tiles, it's the tin set. We have what you need. Not all tin sets are the same. Every job needs the right one. For projects with ceramics, we've got it. Porcelain, no problem. Marble, stone, high traffic floors, we have the strength. Small tiles, big tiles, oversized slabs, we've got the right bond. Indoor, outdoor, any weather, we've got it covered. Get the right tin set, the right grout, the right adhesive for the right job. Don't guess it, don't risk it. Come to District Stairs SVG. We have the products and the knowledge to guide you right. Find us at Russell Shopping Mall in Stoney Grounds. Call us today, 784-456-7649. District Stairs SVG. The right hold for the right job.
It's another Tuesday. That means it's District Stairs time. We are going to be conducting an interview right now with District Stairs so they can tell us all about what they have in store and what offers they have for you, the customers. Joining us from District Stairs is Zoe, the store manager. Zoe, morning.
Good morning, everyone. So we have lots of goodies,
Okay,
lots of good news for you today.
hearing you. Wait.
All right, speak again, sorry.
I said we have lots of good news for you today, lots of good news.
Oh, we're hearing
Okay.
about your faint.
Can you hear me better now? Oh no. Oh no.
No, it's
Zoe,
still
we're
faint.
not hearing you. Oh,
Oh, no, wait. Ah, boy. Zoe? All right, maybe you would have to, how to do this. All right, so maybe you can, okay, so good morning, everyone, and we are related with our weekly interview with District Stairs off on crown molding, 20% off business, 15. All right, so Zoe, I think you're hearing me clearly, right?
Yes, I am.
oh boy.
Okay, so could you probably just give us a little bit more update in terms of what's happening?
Can you hear me properly now?
We are, yes.
Okay. So an update on what we have going on here today. So we do have a sale on today. It starts today and it ends on Friday. So that sale entails 50% off crown moldings, 20% off baseboards, 15% off select tiles, vinyl, and laminate, as well as 10% off tools, light fixtures, as well as the faucets. So that's the sale we have running this week, as well as we also have our free staircase renovation running this week as well, until the end of this month. So how that works is we would provide a free staircase makeover, railings included, and how you can have a chance to win this makeover is you would send a paragraph as well as a picture to Marlon, which would be 289-200-7649, and you'd tell him a bit about why you think you would deserve to win this free staircase makeover along with the railings. And that runs until October 31st, so you can submit until then. As well as we also have some new stock arriving this week, so by Friday you should be able to come in and see what else we have to offer you in addition to what we already have in store.
Okay. So with the free staircase makeover, do I necessarily need to find myself in a particular economic bracket, or it's open to everybody?
It's open to everybody.
Okay. All right. So do you have any of the tiles, any of the items that are on that are discounted at this time? Do you have any there as that we can see?
Yes. So take a look at the vinyl first. So this week we have the 502 vinyl on sale. It is 15% off. So normally this would be $383.86 per box. It is now sitting at $326 and 30 cents. So for those viewers who aren't watching, this is not a light gray, not a dark gray, but a medium gray, as well as it has some speckles of darker gray throughout. So it's not one solid color, it's more variegated. It's like if it were, it's kind of a wood look, but instead of the typical brown, it's gray. And for our laminate, we have the clam on sale this week. So that's normally $338.49 per box. On that 15% off, it now sits at $287.71. So for those viewers who aren't watching, this is more of a light gray, and it has speckles of some lighter grays or some white throughout it, and it has that same wood type look. So if you're not looking to do the solid hardwood, which would be quite an expensive ordeal, you can go with either the laminate or the vinyl, and it will still give you that very clean wood look.
Okay.
So we also have some of our tiles here that we have on sale. These ones are the 12 by 24. So here we have the Etienne cream. It normally sits at $12.95 per square foot. This particular tile here is polished. At 15% off, it is now $11 a square foot. And for those viewers who aren't watching, this tile is primarily cream with white streaks throughout it, as well as a bit of darker brown spots throughout the tile, as well as the Legend 2 Blanco, which is normally $11.95 a square foot. It now sits at $10.15. This tile is primarily light gray with speckles of darker gray throughout it, as well as white streaks. It kind of mimics that look that you get at the shoreline of a beach, except it's more gray rather than beige. Let's do the tools and let's have a look.
All right, so District Stairs has tools, light fixtures, and faucets at 10% discount.
Yeah, so these tools that we have at 10% off. So depending on what you're looking for here. So here we have like the Random Orbit Sander. This is a 5-inch palm. That is normally $348, but it would be 10% off now. As well as we have up there the hammer drill set. So if you're just looking for one drill with the battery, this would be the one that you would look for. Or if you're looking for something where you can have multiple drills as well as the lights, like if you're working in somewhere like a dark area, we have the 3-tool combo kit. So it comes with 2 batteries, 2 drills, as well as the light. So if you're using one drill, you can hook up the light to the other battery and you can set that up so that you can work properly. So those are just some of the tools that we have on sale here.
Okay. All right. I noticed a post made informing persons about the difference between porcelain and ceramic tiles. You want to probably just give us because you carry both. So let us know what the difference is between both of those, please.
Okay, no problem. So for porcelain tiles, they tend to be more dense than ceramic. So they're less porous and they're less likely to break. They're more durable than ceramic. That's the main difference between the two. And that's because the porcelain is made from a finer clay than the ceramic tile. And it's fired at a higher temperature, so it's better for high traffic areas and outdoor areas. Whereas the ceramic would be obviously more porous, leading to possibly more breakage. So if it's a high traffic area and you have ceramic, you have people walking around with like their steel tip boots and stuff like that, the tiles are more liable to crack than if it were porcelain tiles.
Good information to know. And by chance, any of the what's on sale, the ceramic or porcelain, or there's a mix?
Porcelain.
Both?
It's porcelain.
Oh, porcelain. Oh, porcelain is on sale?
Yes, porcelain is what's on sale. So these, the Etienne cream here, that is a porcelain tile, as well as the Legend 2 Blanco. A ceramic would be like this 8x8 tile that we have here.
Okay.
If you look
so the more durable tile is actually what's on sale. All right.
Yes.
So something good to note there for persons who are looking to get tiles.
Can you show us the light fixtures and the faucets as well? And then after that, we could probably go to the baseboards, which are at a 20% discount.
Yes, for sure. So for the light fixtures, here we have, there we go. Here we have all the different light fixtures. So the ones that we have in stock here are black and gold. This one has 3 different rectangles. It's a large rectangle, a medium-sized one, and a small one. And the 3 lights where you would put the bulb are within the smallest rectangle. Those are for our viewers who aren't watching. So you can also adjust which way the rectangles are, so you can put them to whichever way you'd like and organize them to fit your aesthetic. We also have our black and gold, and plain gold lights here. So these are the ones with the 3 different arms with the bulbs at each side. So each light fixture would contain 6 bulbs. So with these ones, for the black and gold, the area where your bulb would go, where it would screw in, that part is gold. The arm is black, and then the connecting piece in the middle is gold. As for the black ones, they're just plain black, and the gold is just plain gold. Those are the light fixtures that we have on sale currently. And as for the faucets, we do have kitchen faucets, shower faucets, as well as bathroom. So for the bathroom, we have this one here, which has the 2 different knobs for hot and cold. The hot has the H on it, the cold has the C on it, so you won't get mixed up. We have our kitchen faucets as well. This one is actually a chrome for those viewers who aren't watching. The knobs on either end are straight, as well as we have the curved pipe through the middle. And then for the kitchen faucets, we have a couple different options here. We have gold, we have chrome, we have black. So for the gold one, it has that kind of tubing in the middle where you can adjust it, you can pull it out. If you have a double sink, it can reach both sides, as well as it has a piece like a spring covering the hose so that it doesn't bend in unusual ways. We have another one here. This one is chrome. It also pulls out, except the hose goes straight into the fixture itself so that you don't see the hose at all once it's pushed in. We have the black one here, which is basically the same as the chrome, except it has a slightly different knob to turn on and off the water. This one is more cylindrical, whereas the one on the chrome is flat. And then for our shower fixtures, we have like the rain shower here. So this is a larger one. If you prefer to have that relaxing shower when you come home from work with all the water pouring down on you, this would be your option. Similarly, we have a smaller one to it that has the detachable arm. So if you didn't want all the water falling on you, you could always take off the hose and you can put the water where you'd like it. And we also have that one in chrome.
All right. And just a reminder to the listeners, those faucets, those light fixtures are at a 10% discount. Now to the baseboards, 20% discount.
So for our baseboards, we have a couple different options here. The crown moldings are also on sale. Those are actually 50% off. So for these crown moldings here, like for instance, the 5-inch crown moldings would normally be $167.04. It now sits at $83.52 per length. That's not per square foot, that's per length. So for the crown moldings, for the crown moldings, they have a curved shape. It has a couple different dips. This would be your most, sorry folks, just gonna close the door. Okay. Yep, it has that type of curved shape. It has a larger dip on one end and a smaller one on the other end. So that's your crown moldings. You would normally put those like where the wall meets the roof, just to accent your home a bit more. As for the baseboards, this is the Colonial baseboard, 5-inch. It's 20% off. Normally it would be $87 per length. It is now $70 per length. So for the Colonial baseboards, let's just take a look at the side. Sorry for my viewers who aren't watching. It's a bit hard to describe baseboards. But these Colonial ones, it's straight on one end and then it takes one small dip. Those are your Colonial baseboards. As for our bevel step and our two-step baseboards, so bevel step is also called one step, which really describes this design. So it's mostly flat, except it takes one step down, which is why it's called the one-step baseboard, and it's all flat. As for the two-step, as you can see here, it's flat on one end, and then it takes one step down as well as another step. Hence, it's called the two-step baseboards. So the 5-inch two-step baseboard is now $74.25 per length. It used to be $92.80. And as for the bevel step baseboards, that used to be $104.40 per length. It now sits at $83.50. So those are just some of the things that we have here in store that are on sale. However, we do have our new stock coming this week. So that should be in by Friday, and you can always come to see what we have that's new in store for you. And just to go over about the staircase makeover, these are just some of the products behind me here. These are pickets or spindles. This would be a part of your staircase makeover. This would be the railing aspect of things. So we have a couple different designs. If you just wanted the plain, just for that classic look, you could do that. Or what you can do is you can use something like the double knuckle spoon here, and you can do one of those, and then you can do 4 plain or 3 plain in the middle, and then you can go back to the double knuckle spoon. So you can actually mix and match them to suit your aesthetic. As well as we also have here the posts. These would go at the bottom of your staircase. So we have all the different types here. You can also do, for instance, a half post if you don't want to do an entire post. And these posts can also be done in local or imported wood. And if you wanted to keep that full wood look, we also have that option to do your pickets in wood as well. And that can be done in local wood, imported wood, whatever you prefer. So you can pick, for instance, yellow pine, mahogany, green heart, purple heart. All of those are an option. They can be made here in St. Vincent and then brought to this site.
Oh, I always thought that those were already in the store. I didn't realize that they had to be made. I didn't realize that those were like examples or
Yes.
these samples, and then you get them made. Okay, all right. So learn something today.
So these ones are just our samples.
Uh-huh.
We have like the ones with no head here. So if you wanted like a flat top as opposed to like this top with all the fuss and the design, then that's all if you're looking for that more simplistic look. But yes, these are our samples because it's a bit hard to explain the difference between the different posts. It's better for customers to see what they would want to get. For instance, this one with no head is flat on the side. Meanwhile, this one with a head has all these little grooves. There's lots of different intricate details. So our samples are here to show you what you could get or what you would most prefer.
Okay. All right. So Zoe, while we wrap up at this time, just remind us again of what Trust District Stairs is located, and if I can't come into the store physically, how I will be able to get assistance.
Okay, so to remind you about the trust program. So for the trust program, we would have your quotation done up for you. And then from there, we can decide on a deposit that works for you, as well as something that we can accept to start the job. And then from there, we'll commence the job. And you can continue making your monthly payments prior to job start, or you can have the job started and completed, and you can continue making those monthly payments, as which we will agree on an amount that can be paid monthly that is reasonable. That's really how the trust program works. And we are not a financial institution, so we don't accrue interest. It would just be that you're paying off the balance on your quotation. And as for where we're located between the entrance to Massey Distribution, and the entrance to Russell Cinema. We're right in between those two. We have 8 palms lining the store, as well as a lighted sign above the doors that say District Stairs. And if you're looking to contact us, for instance, if you weren't able to come into store, you can always email us at districtstairs.svg@gmail.com, or you can reach out to us by WhatsApp at 496-7648, 496-7647, or 496-7650. And if you were looking to contact Marlon directly, if you are going to make your submission about your free staircase and why you feel you deserve it, along with pictures, you would contact him at 289-200-7649. And just a reminder about our opening hours as well. Okay. It is Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. And that sale that we have running this week ends at 6:30 this Friday. And on a Saturday, we open from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m.
All right. Thank you very much, Zoe, and have a great day. Enjoy the rest of the week.
Thank you so much.
That was Zoe from District Stairs. District Stairs has their midweek sale going on. It runs from today and it ends at 6:30 on Friday.
A tradition of trust, a promise of quality. Transform your home with District Stairs SVG's Homeowners Trust Program. Renovate your kitchen, bathroom, flooring, or living space. Hassle-free. No interest. No hidden fees, just trust. Here's how. Free consultation. Start with a free consultation to discuss your renovation goals and receive a customized plan. Pay a deposit up front. Secure your renovation with an initial deposit. Flexible installment plans. Pay the remaining balance in manageable installments tailored to you. Your vision brought to life. Experience a seamless transformation of your home with trusted craftsmanship. Let's bring your dream home to life together. Call us at 1-784-456-7649. Email districtstairs.svg@gmail.com or visit us in the Russell Shopping Center at